Welcome, and we are back here at the Treva and Kevin Show.
Yeah, and it's fun and exciting. We're in Murfreesboro, Tennessee today.
That's right. Well, taking us all the way to Hopkinsville Community College, we
Yes.
have an author and cultural historian. Her name is Anita Joe.
Welcome, and I love history, and I love authors. It's so fun and inspiring to get to meet you.
You are a wonderful author doing great things. You have also visited 22 nations.
That's amazing.
On
So
four different continents.
How did you get the opportunity to go all these different continents?
Well, it started out when I was 6 years old. God gave me a vision.
Tell it.
And in this vision, I was on top of the mountaintop, and it was just millions of people all around. And I had a message that I had to give.
Yes.
And during my life, I never knew what that message was until about 4 years ago. I got a call from the African Union, and the African Union extended its hand to those African descendants that's born in the diaspora. And the Bible talks about Ethiopia extending its hand.
Yes.
So in 2012, that prophecy was fulfilled.
Amen.
And I feel that I'm part of that prophecy in offering people born in the United States the opportunity to do their Sankofa, which is to go back and pick up the gems of the past.
Beautiful.
So in conjunction with Hopkinsville Community College, I put together a tour package covering 3 West African countries: the country of Ghana, the country of Togo, as well as the country of Benin.
Fascinating. And so when you hear that, even when you get to travel all those, is it really inspiring, sparking your mind to creativity? Talk to us a little bit, because you're a historian and you're also an author. So what does it really say in your mind when you're seeing new places you've never seen before?
Well, I see every place as a new adventure. And recently I just moved down south. I was born and raised in Detroit, Michigan.
Oh my goodness.
That's where she's from too, yes.
Okay, wow, sisters.
Yeah.
That's right.
We are. We did some TV show seminars in Detroit. It was
You sure
excellent.
did.
Go ahead.
And so it was a different thing to move down here to Hopkinsville, Kentucky, teaching history.
Beautiful.
And I have put the students on fire, digging into
Come on.
the history. And I remember when I was a child studying history, and you're like, oh my God, it's so boring. And I never thought that I would teach history.
Yes.
But when God gave me that vision, it attracted me to my destiny, and I've
That's
been
good.
walking in my
love
destiny
it.
ever since.
Well, history is so fun and fascinating. I'm always shocked if someone said, well, I really don't like museums, and I don't really, and I say, golly, no one's ever turned the light on. Because if you
Exactly.
ever had the light turned on,
Yeah.
then you want to see it. You want more and more. I taught history at the university myself at 22 years old.
Oh, my
I was
goodness.
teaching history, and so it really fired me up. And in fact, when I was studying all this military history, I used to wonder, I was winning lots of cases as a lawyer. Well, why did you do it? There's a lot of, brilliant lawyers. But I came back to the conclusion it was my military history, studying Napoleon and John J. Pershing and the great Roman Empire conquering. And I said, wow, that strategy, it inspired me. And I've used it in my
Yeah.
everyday life and training and giving to others.
So tell us about this trip, May 22nd through June the 5th.
Yes, it's a 14-day excursion.
Okay.
We're going to actually, I designed this as a special presidential trip,
Okay.
meaning that the group that participate with us, we will be meeting with the president of Ghana.
Wow, that's
So
big.
anyone wants to, have a political side and want to understand how West African politics work, we will get an audience with him. And we have also made arrangements to get a meeting with the president of Togo. So,
Beautiful.
So I'm on a roll.
14 days.
In 14 days.
Now, is Togo
3
right
countries.
beside?
It's right beside. Actually, the distance is sort of like from maybe here to Louisville, Kentucky.
Yes.
Okay.
Or so. So.
Wow.
That's
yeah.
pretty interesting.
Now, I've never been to Ghana before. Tell us a little bit about the country.
Well, one thing about Ghana is the people, when they first meet you, they say Akwaba.
Aquaba.
Aquaba, which means welcome.
Okay.
Okay, and they're very loving, hospitable. They will friend you very quickly. It's just a heartwarming place. It's a lot of rich history in
Yes.
Ghana. Ghana was formerly known as the Gold Coast.
Yes, that's
And,
correct. I knew that.
Just to tie the history to the way that some of the African Americans dress with the bling bling.
Yes.
But the bling bling came from Ghana because it was
Wow, I came out of Ghana. I love the bling bling too.
because of the gold deposits in the land. It was nothing for people to be draped in gold
Yes.
because it was in so much abundance, and that's why it had the name of
You
the
know,
Gold
when I
Coast.
keep hearing this too, you know, they all the time tell me about some of the most brilliant students, and they get into these big universities and they get scholarships. And you know, one of the things so many people look at, they want to know, what is their travel experience? Did their parents, were they able to take them? Because it opens up their mind
It does.
to a whole new arena. So I understand that better now that I'm older and more mature and have dealt with colleges
Definitely more
and
older,
definitely more mature. Those experiences make a difference. So I'd like to encourage anyone, if you haven't made plans because you hadn't had the opportunity, now's an opportunity.
That's
because
right.
it will really, really develop the children's minds.
And this is all provided through Hopkinsville Community College.
That is correct.
Okay.
And students can actually enroll and take it as a class and get
Wow.
3 credit hours.
That's the deal.
That will be transferable to any college or university in the world. And what we want to do is prepare our children for the global world. With the
Come on.
internet,
Okay.
the world is getting closer. And if we expose our students, our community to the global world, we're keeping ourselves competitive.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, it says here
It's
the trip
interesting.
includes round trip airfare. You're going to go to Ghana and all of these places, ground transportation to Togo, meals, 2 meals per day.
That's correct.
Bilingual tour guide, transportation in a bus, and
Yes.
so much more. For more information, all of the information is on the screen. If you can, Miss Anita, just tell everyone why they need to be a part of
Participate.
this. That's right.
I think that if you want to do your Sankofa, you want to have a live experiential learning experience, this is the place to go. This is
love
the
it.
trip to take. You'll get 3 countries,
Ooh.
and it's reasonably priced. If you're a college student, you can also get college credit. towards
Hey,
your
I'm telling you,
degree.
that is the secret for college students.
Yes.
Get to travel, learn.
That's right.
And why do they give the college?
That's right.
Because it does really expand the mind.
And
And
this
once you
is-
understand the politics and the
Yes.
social and the culture, it helps.
And it's very affordable.
Yes.
So all of the information, there's a website, you can check it out. We're so thankful we'll have some commercials to air as well about this wonderful experience. Kevin, I think this is a wonderful opportunity.
If I could break away for 2 weeks, hello, come in.
Yes.
But they'd say, Kevin, what about those briefcases? I said, it's loaded with gold. Came off the Ivory Coast over there. But everybody's already gone in there and worked. Go ahead, Tree.
Well, Miss Anita, we want to thank you for being
Thank
on
you.
our show.
Appreciate
For
it.
more information, again, check her out on Facebook. Check this information out on our screen. We'll be back right after this with another woman on the go right here on the Tree and Kevin Show.